Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know, so pretty simple plot. Kid skips school with
his friend Cameron Fry and his girlfriend.
And Cameron is you know, this shy kid, kind of.
And Ferris Bueller is the exact opposite. They're polar opposites.
Think of it like Fight Club. And then there's Ferris Bueller's girlfriend,
Sly.
That's her name?
Sly doesn't sound right. No. Slow. We're gonna review it in 5 different categories: directing, acting, entertainment, story, aesthetics, in that order. Alright, directing. Alright, so it's the same director that directed Breakfast Club.
He's like an old man making like...
He's a dead
like
man.
teen... Well, he's dead now.
He wasn't that old when he was making them. He was only 50 when he died. And that was 2000...
What?
Yeah, he was only 50 when he died. Okay, I gave the directing a solid 9 because I really like John Hughes. I thought this was, you know, a really good John Hughes film, a nice teen film. You know, he made it so that the whole film you're rooting for Ferris Bueller, even though he is kind of doing the wrong, skipping school. You know, I'm enjoying the whole ride. For directing, I gave it an 8.5 because, you know, pretty close to, similar to Peter's opinion, but, you know, I like to compare, you know, my opinions to that of other movies, and like Breakfast Club, like you said. So for acting, I don't think there's anything too special about this movie. I just gave it a 7.5. I think it's really the directing that is the key part of the movie. So yeah, 7.5. What's your opinion? Yeah, I pretty much agree, although I think it's better than 7.5. I think it's 8 because, you know, I really was rooting for the Ferris Bueller character, and that probably was, you know, part of Matthew Broderick's portrayal. Entertainment. I've seen it more than he has. I've seen it about 3 times, all within like the same month. So maybe that's why my opinion is a little biased. I'm only giving it a 7 because, you know, the first time I watched it, I was like, wow, this is really entertaining. I'm having fun. Second time I watched it, it was like, okay, I've seen this before. You know, not as great. And third time, I was kind of like, you know, next film. For entertainment, I gave it an 8 because the whole movie it's a really fun movie. Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's stop fucking repeating what I say. You only gave it 6.5. Sorry, wow, I gave it Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Gave it 6.5 for story. Buddy. I'm gonna include the kind of like the length of the movie as part of like the story. It just felt like there's a lack of content. All right, I give the story a 9. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Well, the reason I gave it a 9 is because, you know, like he was saying, it's simple, but I think that's its charm because it's simple, but at the same time, never gets boring. It's really cool. A lot of crazy stuff happens. Stuff that we can relate to. You know, they pull like practical jokes and stuff like that. And I think it's a really good story, worth a 9. Yeah, aesthetics. Each time I watched it, I kind of like, I wasn't blown away by the aesthetics. Like, it might just be where it's set, but it feels kind of bland to me. And even when they were in Chicago, like, I didn't really, it just seemed like, oh yeah, I've seen better cities, I've seen, you know, better looking things. It all seemed bland to me. Yeah, I agree with most of that. I don't think it was as bland as, you know, I thought it was Blandy McGee, that's what I thought. Yeah, 6.5. Really, there's nothing special in this, and they really could have, there was a lot of lost potential, but, you know, you don't really care. It's not a visual film, you know? Sorry, yeah, it's not visual. It's not I wasn't expecting, you know, like a Wizard of Oz or whatever. Yeah, alright, so I give it a 6. He gives it a 6.5. Alright, all together. Just in case. So, 76. Goodbye. Goodbye.